Hey everyone, welcome back to the All Music Matters in That podcast. I'm your host, Brian. Today, welcome some special guests from Deutschland. You got the boys from Realm of Chaos. How you boys doing today?
Hi.
Perfectly fine.
Yes,
Right.
we're fine, thanks.
Just to introduce everybody, we got Fabien, Sven, Stefan, and Mike, aka Micha. So, I guess, which part of Deutschland are you all hailing from?
We're from Koblenz. That's where the Mosel and the Rhine meet. It's in the southwest of Germany.
Yeah,
100 kilometers
Cologne.
under Cologne. Yes.
I come from Düsseldorf, the biggest party city in Germany.
I would have thought that would have been Frankfurt. That was the biggest party city.
Oh no,
Okay.
You're that in Berlin.
And what drugs you abuse. So.
Actually, I would have said Munich or München, however you pronounce it in Deutsch. So
Yes, Munich is a very big city.
that's for sure. I've been to Munich twice, actually. So I've been in the Hofbräuhaus a couple times, and I've also took German about 4 years. So my German.
So you have drunk
Nicht so good.
some mass.
Yeah,
That's no problem. Our English either.
I mean, hey, we're doing good so far. So I'll try to keep it slow. So I'll try to make sure we get that language barrier out of control. Because actually, another group I interviewed was Factory of Art, Toro Schulze, I guess you heard about Factory of Art?
No,
Nope.
not once.
Fellow Deutschland brothers. So strongly recommend you check them out there too. So,
Factory of Art. Okay.
so I guess what you guys been up to recently? I guess did you come out with this new album Dreadwalker not too long ago?
Yes, we released Redwalker in the December 21. Yes, 21st in December last year. It's our first full-range album with 10 tracks full of death metal. It's everything done with home recording. Yes, and I think this is the newest shit we've released.
You said a bad word.
Oh, I hope I it's allowed to say bad words.
What's CNN?
You might get yourself censored because of that, though. So, yeah. But nonetheless, no, we're all good though. So don't worry about saying any bad words.
Okay.
Just limit the bad words. We'll just say that much. Let's not go too crazy with it. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
But you get to elaborate on the music and everything else here in just a little bit here too. But gentlemen, welcome to my podcast. And the way it's going to work is, let's just ask some questions right here. Let's get to know who you guys are individually, but what you guys do also in the music world as well here too. So, are you guys ready?
Oh yes,
Of course.
Always ready. Okay. So, I guess I'll go by just in order I have it written down here too. So I guess Fabien, you can go first. So I guess wherever you are. So Fabien, what role do you play in the band? And I guess tell us your backstory of how you became a musician.
I play the 8-string guitar, one of two. Sven does play the other one, and I became a musician when my little brother got guitar lessons, and when he was 9, and he stopped it when he was 14. But I wanted to learn that too, and yeah, I'm the one in my family that still continues making music, and yeah. And I fell into the love of metal music, and yeah, I enjoy to make it, to create it, to feel the bass, the flattering pans and stuff in front of the boxes, and that's a unique feeling.
Like so many things. Right. And Sven?
yes. So I think I was 14 or 15, and a friend of mine had a guitar with just 4 strings. It was really a beep-upped guitar, and with this only 4 strings, I started playing bass in the first time. So I played in several death metal and black metal bands with a bass. But for about, I think, 3 years ago or 4 years ago, I also started playing guitar, these 8-string guitar like a Fabien, and so we teamed up. Yes, also 2 or 3 years ago.
2022, in the beginning of 2022.
Yes, and then we started making music together and formed Realm of Chaos.
All right, and Stefan?
I started playing also guitar in school band, and then I have no band at first, but then Sven called me. They need a bass player because nobody want to do the job. Because when you're a failed musician with guitar, you become bass player. They told me. And so I
That's not true. That's not true. Don't listen to him.
But he could stay because we play Warhammer together.
We find something in common. We tend to stick together a little bit more longer. So, so he's the bass player, and then Sven's one of the guitar players, and Fabien's the other one. So I guess Mike, what's your role, and I guess what's your story?
Yeah, I play the drums, and I play. Now I'm 44 years old, and I play 30 years. I play drums, and my first interesting on drums starts with Metallica. I see in the first time the video from Nothing Else Matters, and I see the system, and I want to learn it, and yeah, 30 years later, I got a call from a woman. He told me he knows a band. They use a drummer, and she asked me if I can help, and I say, okay, let me talk with these guys, and now I play in this chaos, realm of chaos.
He's trapped.
Both literally and figuratively speaking. So it's pretty cool. Yeah. So I think when I read the bio, I think, Sven, were you the founder of Realm of Chaos?
Yes, that's right. And we have also a little story about it, because there are some not so real facts about us, that we are have our 10th anniversary this year, but that's not this right.
It's not the case, because when in 2015, when bolt thrower drummer died, he thought it would be nice to play bolt thrower like songs, and so Realm of Chaos is just an idea from 2015, but
just we really started up 3 years ago.
Yeah, it started getting serious 3 years ago. So there were songs, and there were he had a concept, but when I joined, I didn't want just to cover his songs, so I brought my influences in it, and like everyone else did, and that's how Dreadwalker was created. After 3 years, we tried to record it 2022, 2023, 2024, and finally we did it. Yeah, after 3 years of failures and of trying and standing up, and we falling and standing up. Yeah.
Yes, we had a lot to learn, because we had no idea of recording and how to use a microphone. And yes, we tried so long, and yes, now we can record by ourselves, and the drums are from Micha's studio, and then we just master and mix it up, also in our garage.
The man cave.
Yeah, the man cave.
The dungeon, we want to say that.
Yes.
No girls allowed.
Yes, no girls allowed. Except ours.
Our wives, yes.
And our vocalist is also.
She's
she's loud.
Loud and allowed.
Yes, both.
I was going to say, because I know you mentioned about Bolt Thrower, I guess were you guys really influenced by their very first album, hence the name Realm of Chaos. Is that kind of where the inspiration came from?
Yeah, we can't deny that.
I mean, how could you? So, I guess speaking of which, was both for really a big influence and inspiration for your playstyles?
Yes, especially for me, I think I'm the bigger bolt thrower fan in our band because I really like this deep, slow, mid-tempo guitars and rolling bass drums. It has to sound like a rock in a washing machine. That's the sound I really like, and you hear it in every song of us, I think, mixed up with the influence of every anyone else in the band.
And we got that 5-6 basic tones we use, and and every riff we write is based on that, and that's our signature tones. I would say.
Yes, of course.
And sometimes we have to fasten up the songs because when Sven wrote it only sounds doomed.
Yeah, we had a song. He Thousand Suns. He said, "Yeah, let's try it slower," and we tried it slower, and then he said, "No, it's not slow enough." So we tried it on 70 BPM or stuff, and our old drummer, he couldn't manage that. It was too slow. He could drink a coffee in the meanwhile. I don't know. He could go in the toilet. I don't know. That was so slow. And then we said no.
Yes, so I had to speed up, but one of these really slow songs, I mixed it up new in other slow songs and told them, hey, these are 200 BPM, but I played at 100 BPM when they are playing these songs. And so I had my doom behind our more faster tracks. Like
he tricked us. He basically tricked us. Yes.
You can hear it in Infinite War. It's basically the same riff as Thousand Suns. It has also 100 BPM, but we shred it. So yes, never mind.
Thousand Suns was never released. So
yes,
it doesn't matter.
Project Thousand Sun will be next. So in terms of release material or something like that. So I guess speaking of
slower than I can record.
Something like that. Actually, which Bolt Thrower album would you say is your favorite?
Or I think Mercenary.
Mercenary.
Yes, Mercenary.
My favorite is For Those Ones Loyal. I really enjoyed that when it came out, and I watched them live on that tour with Melbourne Creation and Necrophagist or something.
Maybe,
and in German, and they blew me away. It was love on first sight. Yeah.
I guess Stefan and Mike, I guess, were you guys real big into Bolt Thrower too, or did you just adapt to the styles?
No. So please tell me your favorite band.
I was not really a big Bolt Thrower fan. I got into them of these two guys. Yeah, I had to. I was more on the Metallica side of faction.
I guess, Mike, you're kind of the same way.
I don't hear Bolt Thrower. I know nothing about Bolt Thrower. My favorite is death metal, grindcore, or black metal. And but Bolt Thrower is I didn't hear it. Never I hear Bolt Thrower. Sorry.
We're gonna have to fix that.
Okay.
So
listen to our backing track, so you basically know Bolt Thrower.
Yes. We're one of the better copies, Joe Bench.
Yeah, Joe Bench. We're one of the better copies.
Yes. They're not those shitty copies.
Yeah, that's what she said. She said.
That's what she
That's
said.
a lot from a part of the BT.
I was having fun with this here too. But in all seriousness, rest in peace, Martin Curtins. We miss that brother every day. So, But I guess so. It seems like this group started back in 2015. I guess what was the history of its formation, and I guess what were you guys doing? You guys in between 2015 and up till now.
From 2015, I was the most time I was working. I'm in the IT business, and that started as an idea. I recorded for myself some really shitty demo tracks, and after some years, I showed them Fabien, Stefan. And yes, they thought, yeah, okay, they are not this bad, but we had to do a lot these tracks. Maybe you can explain it a little bit better than I can.
Okay, let me recap. It was on my 30th birthday when no, I have to rewind further. Okay, we were in a band in between 2009 to 2011. Yes. We made black metal, and yeah, we lost contact. We lost the connection between each other. And to my 30th birthday, my old drummer and they both showed up out of nowhere. They were there, and then we started making music again. And yeah, he just asked, do you have time? Do you have the interest to play with me those songs? He showed me his songs, and I was not
this blew
I was blown away. And I told him I don't want just to cover his songs. If I play in the band in future, I want to bring my influences in it, and that's what you can hear in the songs. He's his job is to get that riff skeleton.
Yes,
and yeah, I create some flesh on it. So
it's some kind of artistic creativity. So I throw up songs one after one. I show them in the band, in our signal group, or in our drive, and everybody is listening to it. And if we have some cool ideas or riffs or skeletons of songs, we put meat on it and make them fatter and thicker.
That's a effed up metaphor that I brought up.
Yes, some words in American English are a little bit problematic, I think.
Yeah,
but it explained this the best way.
Yeah, he has new ideas, and sometimes they sound like old ideas to us, but we create new songs from it. I don't know. It's like
it works.
Yeah.
Somehow it works.
Yeah.
Somehow it works.
Yeah, somehow
it works.
So I guess how'd you meet Stefan and Mike here?
Stefan,
how we met them?
Yeah.
Yes, I played Warhammer 10 years ago with these dude.
and we worked together in the same company.
Yes. So Fabien and me was making some new demos and tracks, but we didn't have a bass player. So I called Stefan. Hey, you also like Warhammer, because our music is a little bit Warhammer themed. So yes.
Yeah,
are you interested in playing bass in our band?
You play Warhammer, you play an instrument.
Yes. He told us, yeah, I don't have a bass and I don't have an amp, but we said it's no problem. We have everything in our room. So we gave him a bass, an amp, cable, and just told him play.
Yeah, just the first time he showed up, I was like, no, we can't get this guy. No.
The first session was shit.
Yes, he played like the Offspring, digga 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 digga. This,
but worse.
Yes, but worse. but he improved.
No front to the Offspring.
No, but he improved very, very well. With Micha, it was another story, because we just had drums from plugins at first. So we asked a friend of mine. Yes,
Yeah.
just with medes.
Out of the can.
And she called Micha. Here's the band. They don't have a drummer, but they have to play live. Our first gig could be with Knife at a bar, a local bar. So he had, don't let me lie, 10 days to learn all the songs. So this was creepy enough. I recorded every 10 tracks we had to play live, sent them to Micha. He practiced the songs with click in his ears.
Yeah, and we have to rely on that information that he's able to master that situation. And we were,
yes, we had to play with in
frightened.
ears. We're just a click. Micha doesn't know our songs, just the tracks we've recorded for him, and live we met the first time, and then we played instantly. This was shitty, creepy, but it was so damn cool. Yes, I don't have the words to describe this situation.
It just worked out. He came, he showed up. We brought the gear on stage.
Yes. As we played for years together.
Yes.
There was no problem, really easy, and it smashed live.
And then we arrested him.
Yes.
Click. You're with us now.
First time they told me they want to rent me. Yeah, and they say, hey, it's no problem. And then first show, second show, third show, and then they told me, you can't go. You go, we kill you.
Scientology of chaos.
Yes.
Had to hang out.
One of us
drag him away. So yeah.
No, but only we see us on stage. That's the only time that we see us together. We go on stage. After the show, we make party, we drink, go to the hotel, sleep, and then
pizza.
Yes, pizza.
Pizza. And then we see us again on the next show.
Yes.
So you guys don't get together a whole lot for practice, do you? Even though you're
no, not all the time. With our triangle of death, we meet up every once a week. With Micha, if we can make it every 2 or 3 months,
Yeah, he has a 2 to 3 hours drive to us.
Yes.
So he had to
it's not
pick up
possible for us.
all of his drum gear, and yeah, that's a mess. So we just say, okay,
Yes, so the core of us is near Cologne, I would say, and Micha is 100 kilometers above, and our vocalist Skadi
and the south is,
yes, 100 kilometers in the south, and that's a little bit complicated to get all together.
a patchwork band.
Yes, a patchwork band.
Patchwork. But it's no problem. And this time, Sven sent me the guitar lines.
Yes, tracks.
Only single guitars. And I got it on my laptop. Then I go in my studio, put it on the laptop, in ears, and then I play on the drums every day, anytime when I got time. And then I record this, I make a recording, and send the drums without guitars back, and then they can practice on my drums. And when we come to the show, they know, okay, I play this part, and I know this guy played this in this part. It's running, it's all okay. Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yes.
So I think this one here can tie in with COVID here too, but I guess just to start off with it too, I guess, how bad was COVID for you guys? And Fabien, you can start off.
COVID.
I live in a place of nowhere here in.
Yeah, we had to test. We were frightened like everyone else in this world. What could happen if you infect yourself with that? There were no vaccinations, and so we met up the first time with. We tested us.
Yes.
For negativity and for negativity. being negative to COVID. So yeah, and I don't know. It was a hard time. We met once a month or
Yes.
something like that. Not too
Or
much
online.
because our government said you're not allowed to be with 2 or more persons in this
Yes.
room or in that room, or to leave your home at all. I don't know. It was so chaotic times.
Yes.
And yeah, we had to work. We all had to work, but we made it. We made it. Somehow we made it. Yeah. It didn't impact me as more as other people, I'd say. I'm like more of one of the winners of that.
Yes,
yeah.
luckily, I live more on the countryside, so you don't see any people here in the village. I could go out. No one cared. With the dog, I can't. Yes, I could walk in the forest, so it didn't affect me at all. And I work from home most of the time. So it was okay, but it was also frightening because of the situation from the government and all the regulations.
He lived in the wood, basically.
Yes.
The name of the village translates in sloppy in back forest, and the name is the program. If you walk here, you don't see people. I don't know.
Yes, I think you would call it a redneck village.
Yeah, without the rednecks.
Yes, without the redneck.
Without the village, basically. They're just houses where you never see people.
Yes.
We call them woodnecks necks. So how about that? So
Woodnecks, yes.
Yes,
the woodnecks.
Woodnecks. That's a nice one.
right, Stefan, I guess, how bad was it for you? I guess, were you okay?
I do my job like every other, yeah. For the band, at the point COVID started, I was not here. I was not in the band yet. So I make music for myself in my little garage. And after COVID, I think it was
2 years.
Yeah.
2 years. When did you come? 2023.
End of 23, yeah. We get in contact, and then I showed up here. But at this point, COVID was no big deal anymore.
No.
It was not. All right. I guess, Micha, how bad was COVID for you?
In the time of COVID, I was not in Realm of Chaos, but I start in another band. And the first day I started this band, everybody got COVID from me. We make no test, nothing. And we go home and everybody sent me the picture from the test. Positive. Yeah, me too. But I have a big house and a big area, and I can't go to work for 6 months. We can't do here nothing. Everything was closed. And then I go. Anytime I sit here in my studio, I play drums, make my training, and and then I go to Realm of Chaos, and it was good as I make my training. The music is not fast, but on the drums, it's help mir mal, anstrengend.
Maschinengewehr. Ach so, ui.
Yeah,
It's super exhausting for you.
Yes,
Super exhausting.
because of the double bass. And the
slow double bass, but in 1 or 2 tracks I play double bass like a machine gun, and this is for me really, really hard. And I make training every day for 1 hour, 2 hours. I sit here and make the practice. Yeah.
yes.
Well, since you did come from black metal, I guess it was a bit of a culture shock. Trying to play a little bit slower there too. More of what they call groove metal. That's pretty much what categorize both or as.
Believe me, slow drumming is with slow double bass. It's intensive to play this.
Oh yeah,
And the MIDI drums we sent him that were not playable. Were just
MIDI drums are this. I hear it and I ask him, do you want
like if you give
play this?
a 4-year-old who plays
Yeah,
with Lego,
I have
something
arms.
set up everywhere.
I told him I have 2 arms and 2 legs, yeah, and the sound is like 4 arms and 7 legs. And
Yeah, but
5
we
drummers.
like it a little.
Stop crying. I used 2 fingers instead of 2 hands.
Click, 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 click. Yeah, that's right.
When the guitar
I guess you were really
player,
influenced by like Behemoth and that sort of group, or you got more like the Scandinavian black metal, Mike.
yeah,
That's hard. That's hard to say. I don't know. Behemoth. I like
Behemoth?
Behemoth. I
I
saw
love
them
it.
live.
I love BMF.
Yeah, I like them. I like them a lot, but they didn't influence me that much. I don't know. We all got our history of 20 years of listening to metal music or other stuff. He once picked me up with the loud blasting country sounds out of his car. The whole neighborhood was just watching what that redneck doing in my neighborhood, and yeah, it was. I don't know. We all have influences. I don't know. That's not. We just do what we love. It's not that we want to sound like someone or another band. It's just that it happens that we sound like we sound because we have all our history.
Yes, I think there are bands we like and who influences how we play guitar. So these are 2 different parts for me.
You can hear it also in the album. If you dive deeper to the songs, you hear the progress of the band. Tank War, the first song, was the very first song we played together. At first it was only an instrumental, but now we got it with vocals, and if you go to the album, you can hear the progress from everyone. We got more techniques on the songs.
Yeah, we turned out
trying to
modern influences in that, some breakdowns, and yeah, it's weird.
Yes.
It's a weird kind of music.
Yes, a little bit Wolfrow also with chunky parts.
Or Kublai Khan or something.
Yes,
No.
or also Limp Bizkit beat-wise.
Yeah.
It was like Limp Bizkit.
Yes, we have some cool break beats there combined with rolling bass drums. It's fucking cool.
Yeah, there were band practices that in which we tried to play some Korn songs as well, because we couldn't find a bass player. That's why we got that 7 string guitars at first 7 strings, and then we returned even more down to 8 string guitars because we couldn't find bass player. And then we had 8 string guitars, and then this guy showed up, and now we have 8 string guitars, and I don't know. What was the point I wanted to make? I don't know.
I really don't know what the point was.
I don't know. I'm talking that, telling that.
So excuse our really bad English.
Yeah, it's a bit rusty because I haven't talked English in like 5 to 10 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're doing good. You're doing good. So. Everybody just calm down. We're doing good. So.
Hey, it's a German Coast Guard. What are you thinking?
It's all good. Well, but I think moral of the story was like we like it low, and then we like it slow in a way. So as both Thor says, nice and slow. So. Okay. But to get back
it
into
should sound like driving a tank.
Yes.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Panzerfaust. That old deal.
Panzerfaust?
Yeah. Actually, I was thinking of Marduk. So I think they had something like that. I don't know if that might have been an album name. I don't know. But I don't know. We'll just say Panzer Division in this case.
A song called Tank MK1 Mark
Yes,
1.
but in Germany you won't call your album Panzerfaust. It's a little bit problematic, maybe.
Yeah, we have a different.
Here's the different culture.
Yes, our people started 2 world wars basically, so we are not the good militarians,
Yes,
and we don't like to talk about that.
No,
We
but,
just yeah.
Marduk, the songs from the last album, Frontschwein and Panzerkrieg, you know, they got
Yeah,
German
but,
names for the songs.
That is true.
because of
I think
this,
that's
Isn't Marduk also a German band?
no, I don't think so.
No, it's Endstille.
Endstille is
yeah.
German black metal band. But it's a little bit complicated, and you have to be careful with these topics here in Germany. Also, the band Kanonenfieber, if you know them, they also have to take really good care not to go right far out to the right.
Yeah, their theme is World War One, and they try
Yes.
to retell some stories from.
But you maybe attract the wrong listeners.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
But we won't get too political here.
No. No
Probably a
problem.
good idea. So, okay. I'll go back to cover real quick. I'm glad to see you guys made it through, and good to see you kept your marbles intact, as they say. So, okay. Okay. But
Yeah, we
still-
won't throw our hearts to you, not as Germans like Elon does. So, so never do.
nonetheless, let's do it like this.
Yes.
Oh yes,
Okay.
this is okay.
Yeah, and always palms up. Remember, it's always palms up.
Like that.
Yes, playing dice is also okay.
You're not the wanker. We're playing dices.
Yes, we're just playing dice.
Okay.
We have an excuse. We play Warhammer.
I have a legit excuse to be playing these video games and Warhammer. So yeah. So
Oh no, it's nerdier than video games.
They play the tabletop.
Yes, we play the tabletop with this
miniatures
little
and
yes miniatures.
But
Actually, I never
Henry
played
Cavill
it,
do it. So I think it's cool.
Yes, yes.
They got too much time.
Cool.
So
too much free time on their hands. So yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Too much time, yeah.
Little roll of dice
Always
right here.
take the dice before you roll them.
Somebody tells me this is what happens when they want to get in bed with the woman afterwards. So yeah.
Okay. Yes, so maybe we should go on with the topics.
Where
from
were
the
we?
list.
Actually, I did have a question about the music scene. I was trying to jump into that, but I was jumping the gun a little too soon. But how's the music scene been in your neck of the woods? Has it been on the up and up since they started lifting the restrictions?
I would say it has not so much to do with COVID. Also, there were clubs. They had to close because they didn't earn any money. But also the inflation, everything is getting more and more
expensive.
Yes, more and more expensive. So there are less concerts, less big concerts. Smaller concerts also often have to be cancelled because the pre-sale isn't good enough. So there are more points than just COVID coming together.
Yeah, they have to calculate with higher ticket prices.
Yes.
And when I remember, like in 2004 or 5, you could see In Flames for like $20, and now you have to pay 60 or 70 or 80 because the places they play in, they are the gear, everything is so expensive, and
yes, and also
yes.
GEMA fees rises up. It's ja, was heißt denn das jetzt auf Englisch?
It's a German institute that secures the copyright of bands.
Yes.
And
Yes, and pay
Not the
them
copyrights. You must pay
the licenses.
when you play your own music live on stage. You must pay for this to the GEMA. Yeah, welcome to Germany.
Prices, Yes, and the price rises up, and so
music you must pay.
Müssen wir bezahlen?
no, we are not listed at the gamer, so we are have nothing to
We
do
don't
with
have
them.
to pay.
Yes,
We never.
but
do.
bigger brands are listed or licensed via the GEMA, and they can't play live. Or the Veranstalter, the people who organizes a concert, they have to pay these fees and
Promoters.
yeah, the promoters, and it's so expensive, so they had to cancel single events.
Yeah.
Because it's
You
it's
must
too
pay
expensive.
much money for a small band. Yeah, you pay for a small location 600-700 euros. Yeah, and then you must pay the GEMA when you have a support band. They are registered at the GEMA. Then you must pay for this band. You pay the location. The guy who makes the sounds for you. It's really expensive now, and after
You have
the
to
show,
rent
you have
tech.
no money. That's only
Security,
security. You must pay.
catering.
Yeah, and when you finish the show and you watch how much you got, it's this.
Yeah, it's like an impact of COVID, I'd say, because people are not going out so much anymore. I think people are, I don't know, they don't buy CDs, they just stream on Spotify or other platforms. They don't go to shows.
Just
They
hearing
don't.
podcasts.
Yeah, when like 10 or 20 years ago, every single weekend there was a concert, and we were on. Yeah, we were going to shows
every week,
and it wasn't so expensive. Now I'm earning more, but I can afford less. I have the feeling.
And the other problem in the cities, in the big city, Cologne, Düsseldorf, yeah, and Frankfurt, the biggest problem is we have so many bands, and in the big city, every day from Saturday to Saturday, every day you have 3 or 4 events, yeah, and the people they have too much. They can't say no. I don't go to this. I go to this show, And 20 years earlier, I play live. When you have a show, the location was full. And in Cologne is the problem. You got this club. Next door is the next club. In this club you play, in this club play the other band. You know what I mean? Yeah, and that's the problem. It's too much. Every day you can make party. Every day.
So it does sound like a good thing at the same time, the way you kind of described it, but
I think it depends also. The smaller bars or pubs at the countryside have to close. It's not affordable to let play bands live, but in the big cities there's everything consolidated, and there's too much but of bigger bands, so smaller bands don't have the chance. But I think these are two sides of this effect after COVID. So the people won't go out to smaller pubs or live events because they are too expensive for what you can get, and then you have these high priced events in bigger cities, and then they are it's too much in this moment.
It's too much entertainment
so we have
at once.
Two sorts of problems after COVID.
The first show this year was cancelled. Yeah. Normally on the first weekend on this year, we play on a festival, and this festival was cancelled. The problem was on the same day, 500 meters away, play Dark Funeral. And we have no chance, forget it. That's the problem.
I can see.
Often the problem. It's
Das Rotten Feast war das doch.
Mhm.
Yeah. Do you guys have a lot of cover and tribute bands also playing in some of the pubs as well?
I don't think so that we don't have so much cover bands. If I understand the question right. I think cover
Playing
bands
like old school classic rock, like something like that.
We got here in this area, we got one or two sidewalk. They do covers, but they cover.
They are party bands. They are party
Yeah,
bands.
they cover everything.
We have locations that, like in Siegburg, the Cubana. That's a cocktail bar with the location underneath it, and they have a cover band every week. They Motorhead cover bands, Creedence Clearwater Revival cover bands, everything that draws people into the pub. So yeah. That's not what we do. So
Yes.
we kick people out of the pub with our music. We're not doing the stuff that draws people in. No.
It's more of along the lines, I declare war. That's our deal. So we kick people out with our heavy music. So yeah. Well, let's see what happens. I'm not too sure what they have to do politically to kind of fix this. I mean, it sounds like you guys have it a lot rougher than, I guess, pretty much just the States. I can't speak for other nations in and around Germany. So love to see what happens, but good luck out there. Viel Glück. Viel Glück.
Dankeschön. Thanks.
Anyways, I guess, speaking of which, what's your plans and goals for this year? I guess, got any shows lined up?
Yes, we have the Arc Festival near Constance. I think it's
Yes, in the south of Germany.
yes, and the south of Germany at the Bodensee. Also, in 2 or 3 weeks, Micha, the Rock for Dogs. It's a charity event for the dogs, Tierschutz,
Enter dogs.
animal care. And yes, I think we will also do an EP. I hope so this year with maybe 4 songs or 3 songs.
Let's see.
Yes, I will. We will try. I will try that they try.
Yeah.
Yes, but I think we have started practicing new songs for the live events. We have a straight 10-list track list, but yes, we add some new parts in the end, and I think this is the biggest plan for this year, and to get a little bit more gigs to promote the new album and the track list.
Yes.
Also, we want to sell merch and CDs, shirts.
Yeah. Who doesn't want to sell?
Yes, that's true. It would be cool if we have some new listeners.
You got one. I mean,
Yes.
I followed you guys on Spotify, so you got a new one.
Nice. Thumbs up.
That's how you got aware of us by Spotify or
Facebook, actually.
Facebook.
Oh, cool.
I actually saw your Dreadwalkers cover, and I was like, well, it's like, oh, you can tell it's heavy metal.
The cover is from D-Morph. He also made the cover from Body Farm, for example.
Yeah, and other great
Yes,
bands.
and also other great
Yes.
bands, for sure.
Yeah.
Was that a picture for Dreadwalker? Was it AI generated?
No.
No, we paid for it a lot of money.
No, it's an actual artist that we asked, and it's yeah, we wanted a killing machine that's wandering on a planet and killing everything that lives in this devastating war, and that's why it's
crushing a tank.
crushing a tank and pulling people out of it. And yeah, that's basically our vision of the Dreadwalker.
Yes, but it's not
Yes.
AI generated.
Nope.
I mean, I would have told you it
First,
was
the
Godzilla with
Vanguard.
guns. So yeah.
Yes, our first
The cover of the EP Vanguard was AI generated because we didn't have money. We didn't have.
we started so small as a band, so we tried first with an AI cover as a picture. It was okay for the first time, but after this, we hired artists for real artworks. We created our own font. Then Judy was it.
Yeah, it's an
Philippine artist.
Yeah, it's a Philippine artist that made our font art.
Yes, and the design. Yes, I made them by myself. We take the pictures, band pictures, all by ourselves.
Yeah,
Yes, it's a lot of work, but it works.
it works out. Yes.
Yes, it works out.
Kinda. Yeah, we want that people pay us for making our music and pay us for our art. That's why we took some money in our hands and paid other artists for that, because in those times it's hard to to compete with the AI generated stuff that's
And
that's
I think
out there.
you can see these AI shimmer on pictures, and so we have a real drawing of our cover, and it looks different to AI.
Yes.
More true. This is here. So we can show it. Oh. Yeah. Nice.
And the CD is matte.
Yes, the CD is matte. Oh, you can't see it. Right. Yeah.
Oh, you even got it on the
Yes.
CD too. Man.
Cannons and claws.
Cannons, claws, fire, devastating war.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all.
This CD, from all the songs, when you hear it live, everybody say we feel like if we drive a tank. Anytime.
Or you were overdriven by a tank.
Yeah, but I have to say they are themed in war and in the Warhammer universe and the 41st millennium of humanity. But actually, we make war songs against war. It's like that. We put everything in the song that we don't want to see in real life.
Yes, but we put it in the package a little bit like a sci-fi, a parallel universe to our universe.
Mhm.
So we have more freedom about singing about hard topics.
Envisioning a war-torn world, to say the least. So yeah.
Yes, something like this. But we have also songs about ships and krakens.
Yeah, that's true.
Just for the fun.
The Kraken came
Yes.
out. So yeah. All right. I guess have your lyrics always delve into, I guess, war topics where it's like destruction, that sort of stuff, or anti-war? Is that how your lyrics normally go?
Yes, I think it's about war most of the time.
Most of the time, yes.
It's dystopic, sci-fi, dark age of fucked upness.
Post-apocalyptic.
Post-apocalyptic, yes, this is the word.
Yeah, we were all shocked when Russia attacked Ukraine, because it was the first time in like 75 years that we had war in a war in
Europe.
besides Kosovo and stuff, but a real war between a world a huge I don't know.
So in German?
No. It was the first time that we witnessed war on this continent. On this continent, yes. It's like 800.
So near to our border.
Yeah, it's like 10 hours, 15 hours drive to the front line of Ukraine, and our parents and our grandparents had the chance to live completely in peace, and we were all shocked. And that's we try to work our minds out in these songs and get something straight with us, because no one of us wants to go to war.
I think nobody wants.
No. Because were you guys alive when Yugoslavia kind of broke apart? That whole war broke out?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yugoslavia is now Kosovo, Croatia, and other countries, and that was a horrible war. But now
this is
a huge player, bigger war. One of two of the biggest players, like the Iron Curtain, the US and Russia, and now is Russia attacking Europe again. We thought we were all safe. We thought everything is fine. We are living in peace and we can rely on partners, but yeah, it turns out we can't. So the world is changing dramatically fast.
Do tell. So I guess we'll see what happens, but tread carefully.
No, it's politically again.
It's politically again.
Yeah, but we all want our children to live in peace and to live that lives that we have, and
Yes,
but when you hear our music, you think you stay in war.
Yes,
but nobody from us like war. Nobody.
But also social discrimination. But we explained it with zombies behind a big wall who are eating the rich and packaged it.
And rich eating the poor.
Yes, rich eating the poor.
Yes,
poor.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up.
Yes,
it's a caricature. I don't know, caricature. It's I don't know if it's word of the real world, but in a different parallel universe.
Yes, we have real topics packed in sci-fi movies, I would say, if our songs would be a movie.
Yep, Kraken attacking a ship.
Yes.
Sharknado.
Yes, Sharknado. I thought it was a documentary.
Idiocracy is a documentary.
Oh yes, Idiocracy is from the History Channel, I guess. Okay.
Okay, let's go on.
Stay focused.
We're losing.
That's okay. Maybe they said on a happy note there. So, all right. So, we'll see what happens, but let's tread carefully in this direction. So, but still sticking on the topic of lyrics, I guess. Do you guys all take turns maybe trying to write individual songs? Or is there just one lyricist who writes all the lyrics?
No, the lyrics we are writing together, or
we're sitting here and he has an idea for a song, and we think what could match, and then we spit out some lines and arrange them so it could match on the music.
If I'm starting making music, at first I will make a demo track of a song called "It Feels Like Blood Spitter." So I show these songs my mates and say, "Hey, it feels like blood spitter. Make a lyric." And then we have to.
Yes, Commander.
So we sit here and try to make some cool lyrics, or Stefan says, "No, it doesn't feel like blood spitter. It's like Priest of Mars." So okay, we have to write something about Priest of Mars, and time to time, maybe Stefan or Fabien starting lyrics by their own, and we show them together and working together in the end.
And then we approve them, and then we use them. Yes.
And at the end,
our vocalist has things.
Bullshit, and I must play the drums, and I have no chance to change it. I know nothing. They send me the music and say, "Play the drums, please." And I hear, rah, 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 rah. Okay. I play the drums.
Micha just need a BPM.
Yes, only BPM and my click on ears. That's all.
Yeah, that was happened with an actual song with Priest of Mars. We sent it to him and said, "Yeah, do your job."
Yeah, the drummer we need.
Yeah,
But they don't pay me for this job.
you guys getting paid?
Yeah. I told
At least
you.
I'm hoping getting paid.
Yeah.
But we touch every time of the show. I think it's enough.
Oh man.
Okay. That escalated quickly.
Right, just the way that came out, that did not sound right. So
Yeah, we did it. We have a photograph of we played on an old ship in February last year in Hamburg, and we made a photo like Kate Winslet and DiCaprio on that where she's spreading her arms and he says she's like feeling
Yes.
like he's the king of the world, and that's it. Basically it was a fun time.
You can see it on Instagram if you want to.
nice. All right. That's cool. So
yeah, we have everything for the fun.
Every meeting is chaos. Only chaos. Last show.
Part of our name.
Last show, I for the stairs down. Fabien was in Hamburg. He say, "No, I don't drink today." After the show, he was so drunk.
Yeah, usually you feel that the sea is moving, but the land was moving too. I don't know. I was shaken. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but after the show, I drank after the show, but a little too much. That's true.
A little.
A little bit, yeah.
All right.
One bottle too much. One bottle.
No. Yeah, Mike brought a bottle of rum, and it was so tasty we couldn't stop. And the rest is a legend.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
the rest
took you to the hotel. It was okay.
Yeah, it's history.
You know nothing.
Didn't say nothing. Don't know nothing. Didn't hear anything. So let's leave it at that. So actually, gotta go back to AI real quick. I guess. What do you guys make of AI and social media these days?
I think AI is a problem with bots and fake accounts. If you're writing some translations, for example, so we write our texts in German and we have, for example, translate them into English, I think then is AI totally okay. It helps a lot. It makes us really more easily to get also with other people in touch. So I think this is a practical and good use of AI. It's critical when you're using too much for images or music is the worst thing when it's AI generated music. So this is this goes too much, but we make our music by our own and using AI for translating our texts. I think this is okay and common.
Yeah, the most recent AI project I witnessed was there are children's books on Amazon, and they are illustrated by people and written by people, and then there are other people that copy those books with AI and sell them because Amazon says, okay, you're a individual. We publish everything and individually, and that's a huge problem that people copy stuff that is or that some people put hard work into it.
Yes, or AI generated playlists on Spotify, so you don't have any chance as a small band to get into these playlists, and they put verdrängen.
Push it away.
Yes, they push the other bands away.
Yes,
the real artists have no chance. And I do 1 or 2 months earlier. I test an AI program and create music with this. And when you hear it, you hear no difference to a real band. And this is terrible, and it's not fair for the people. They go every day in the studio or sit at home and practice and practice and practice. And then you see many artists, big artists, yeah, they got songs they created over AI and cover the songs only. They have no own ideas. They cover only the songs from the AI, go on stage, play it, and say, hey, we make this song. But the song is created by AI, and this is bullshit.
Yes, every note was played, but AI copied it. And that's not okay.
Yeah, basically the other way around. AI wrote every note and they played it. That's
I think
weird.
It works
That's
vice versa, but AI as a tool for maybe creativity is okay. Or if you
using
ask,
language barriers like here.
yes, like here, or asking ChatGPT, what is a compressor or a sidechain compressor, and ChatGPT explains these tools. I think this is okay, but to shorten your complete music process down to I click a button and there's a song in the end, this is fake. This is totally fake and just copying other artists in seconds.
Every real musician or artist wants to express himself.
Yes.
Or herself.
And
AI can't
you make
express
music
me
for yourself at first, and AI can't do this. The AI doesn't care about the music it wrote.
Yeah. I guess is Deutschland, I guess, not to get political, but I guess, are they trying to address this at all in some sort of way? I guess more so government-wise.
That we make a survey, or that the government make a survey about this topic?
The government tries to resolve this problem, if that makes sense.
No, I think
I remember that they said that AI music can't be copyrighted.
The GEMA is oh shit, what are these words? The GEMA one brings these AI artists into court because they think this is not fair, but we have no really good regulations about how to use AI. Also, it is used in companies where people writing or asking things with information that don't have to be in these AI systems because these servers aren't here in Germany. They are in the US or Ireland.
Cayman Islands.
No, I think there aren't any server centers.
I think that the European Parliament is on it and is trying to get something, but we don't have results yet.
No, there is less competence. I think they really don't know how to cope with AI.
The problem in Germany is every regulation this need time. You can wait 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, and in Germany, when you build a house, your own house, you make the wrong cross in the contract, you have a problem, then you can wait 6 months, 7 months. And the same is with AI. They say every time we want to stop it, or we want to change the law. Is this right? Yeah. For copyright. Yeah. And the problem is nothing changing. The AI guys got many money. Yeah. And money is on the first. You know what I mean? First comes money. And
I also think that
people.
I also think that it's developing too fast. AI is developing so fast that the parliament can't is always behind with regulations, because they can make new regulations about the history, but in this time they do it. It's still on developing. It's not stopping for that time. So every time you have a new regulation, it's for a state of art of month ago. And in AI terms, it's quantum physics.
Yes, but I think Europe doesn't have the competence to manage AI this big, because the common use of AI here is use OCR and text analysis. So yeah, hell yeah, cool what AI can do. These are just the basics of AI, and I think we have a lot to do to deal with AI, and we have to learn to know how to regulate these systems, because most of the people really don't know what AI actually could do more than OCR or something else.
I also don't know what AI is.
Yes, most of the people doesn't care about the difference about deep learning, machine learning, or other models. I think I know it's too technical.
Don't forget, James Cameron told last year, you know James Cameron from Terminator? They told you last year, he makes the first part from Terminator, 1987. I think, and the people say, that's science fiction, that's stupid, ha ha ha, it's not really. And last year, James Cameron say, it's only a small way, that we have this problem, looks like Terminator. The machines can do all, and the human can do nothing.
Yeah, because we are developing an AI that is, in some time, it is capable of what a human being can do, and has 100% of the capacity of a human brain, and this AI is maybe can make another AI that has 101% of a human brain, and this is developing like an avalanche. It's just, I don't know, we can't control it anymore. We always have to have a plug on it, that we just say, okay, power off, and the problem's solved.
It's really dangerous to feed AI models with all the creepy shit from the internet.
Yeah, so, also AI is turning pretty racist if you just let it learn by humans.
Yes, and
it's
also
crazy.
AIs are destroying themselves by learning with synthetic data produced by AIs and filtered by AIs, reproduced by AIs. You can see it when you put a picture into an AI converter and say, yes,
same shit.
Lift up or make this picture to 4K, try this 10 times in a row, and you have horrible results.
Yeah. Most people have been saying the Terminator whole thing now with AI is slowly coming true in a way, so I think we'll see why. So hopefully not. But
get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
I'll be back. So we'll make fun of our Austrian counter or Austrian allies down below. So yeah.
Oh, I know it will trigger you, but no.
The Austrians.
Österreich. So yeah.
Österreich.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the guys that made Hitler German and Beethoven Austrian. They are pretty smart.
And there's also a band Austrian Death Machine. I just want to switch the topic.
That's it. Okay. I guess for the next question here, I guess since we were talking extensively about AI, I guess what challenges do you guys feel like you face these days being a band?
I think the biggest problem also we had is when you're really have a strong bond connection about social media with groups, and you're just texting and understanding your counterpart wrong. This is a real problem nowadays, so we step back. And yes, we meet up in online meetings or in person, just to have a better communication, because this is a real problem of social media nowadays. Also with a WhatsApp signal or whatever.
The biggest problem as a band is to get gigs.
Oh yeah, yes, I
true.
forgot to
That's
get
true.
gigs.
And sell stuff.
That's the biggest problem,
Yeah.
actually.
Yes, most of the bookers says we have to make money with you, so then you can get gigs. But when you don't have gigs, you can't get money. And this is a little bit a problem. So you have to do a lot of your own for getting gigs or social media content. And yes, it's maybe a full-time job after your regular full-time job if you want to.
Yeah, if you'd add up all the hours that
Yes.
we all put in a week, it would be a full-time job, a 40 hours job. Yes. I don't know, it's crazy.
Yes, it's totally dumb.
If you can't compete with other bands, you can't get seen.
Yeah, being a musician these days is it's not just plug in, turn the amp on and play. You have to be a content creator also.
Yes.
Yes, Mike.
That's why we're losing followers.
Yes.
Because our last post was Happy New Year on Instagram, and the follower count was going up, and now it's going down because we didn't post something for like 2 weeks or 3.
Yes.
I don't know. If
But-
you don't post, you get lost.
It's hard work, and you have to make I think high quality content. So we use expensive programs like Adobe. We make photos. We use the graphics with our own fonts, and creating all these flyers or posts takes a lot of time.
Yeah, to become a professional, you have to pretend to be a professional
Yes.
in the first place. That's crazy.
But we couldn't afford a person who does the fully marketing. This won't work as a band in our size.
No.
I guess, Mike, if there was maybe else you want to kind of throw in to this mix as well.
You mean what we
In
can
terms
do
of challenges, I guess, even from
Yeah, it's that what the other guys say. The problem is social media is it's a highway, and you must post. You must connect it, and when you do 2 weeks nothing. Social media now is AI controlled, yeah, and when you post nothing, you go down. Nobody found you, and social Facebook or Instagram, they think you are not interested or interesting. I don't know. I'm right? I don't know. Sorry.
I think it's
But I can say the same. The problem is, you want gigs, you must pay. All what you want to do is you must pay, and when you goes bigger, you must pay more. And the companies, this is what Sven says.
when
They want to make money with you. And this is for me in the music business the biggest problem, but many bands, no, for me, music is a hobby. When I go on stage, it's a hobby. When I go to the rehearsal, it's a hobby. When I go in studio, it's a hobby. For me, it's money, not the first, what I want to get with the music. For me, it's music, hobby. My band is my family, my friends. And when we see us, we are happy. And when we go on stage, we play for one guy or for 10,000. We make the same show anytime.
yes,
Yeah, I think to become a professional musician, you must know the right persons.
Yeah.
If you don't have connections,
Yes.
you can try as hard as you want, but you will fall.
And fail. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you have also to stay in contact with other groups and bands, and you have to know each other. Otherwise, you can't get into better locations or bigger locations. We had some luck last time. We could play with the Botchery or Blood God. I didn't know if they are known in the USA. So we had a small and a big location, and there were a lot of people. We didn't earn any money with these gigs, but it's something different if you have a big crowd and they say, "Yeah, cool music, nice."
Yeah, we get
Primary
something back.
band, yes. But you have really to have luck. I think it just works because the Botchery is about Warhammer, and we told them also, hey, we make also Warhammer death metal. Oh, cool, yeah, you can play with us. I think this was our joker in this moment. But it's hard to get other bigger locations. I think the Stubnitz was really cool. It was an old fish trawler.
Also a bit of luck.
Yes, and a bit of luck with bolt thrower cover bands. But it was still cool.
But we play with the Botchery, and they got support. And the name from this band is Bosporan's Fall. And this guy come after the show to us and say, you must play on the Arc Festival in Konstanz. This was last year, and now this year we can play. And we are really happy that we can play this festival. And there are, how many people? 3,000?
Yes, I guess.
Yeah, round about.
Yeah, it's a small festival, 3,000 people. And when 1,000 people comes and they, wie heißt ausrasten? They crush, they destroy everything, you know what I mean? And make party.
They go ape shit.
They go ape shit. They go wild.
They will party.
But
No.
I think last year we have 50 people. They come and say you are cool. And this year we can play a festival with 1,000 or 3,000 people, and 500 people come and say, hey, you are cool. And this is a small step, really small, but I think we goes anytime we goes a little bit bigger.
Yeah, the growth is steady. Yes,
Yes.
Slow but steady.
Yeah.
That's good to hear. So I guess it also helps out being a nerd as well when it comes to Warhammer. So I mean, and it paid off. So
Yes. We bring Warhammer to the stage, but we couldn't call it Warhammer because of license problems with Games Workshop.
Yeah. Greetings go out to Games Workshop.
No, we
Please
say,
don't sue us. Bye.
we say Hammer War.
Yeah, or War Wrench or something like this.
Yeah, War Snickers.
I mean, yeah, Snickers. I mean, if you're hungry, it helps. So, hey, but congrats there, boys. Good to see you guys are doing well out there too. So, so we have breezed through most of the questions here pretty good, but here we got some fun ones. So, you guys ready for this one?
Of course.
All right, let's see where this goes. So, Fabien, I guess, what would you say is your favorite food?
My favorite food. He said it would be eggs because when we had breakfast several times last year, I had eggs, but it's not eggs. It's Mediterranean food. Everything from Italy is fine. Pasta, pizza. I don't know. I'm half Italian, so I don't know.
It's in the name. It's in the name.
It's in the DNA, yes. It's in the genes. Yeah.
I mean, basically. So, all right. All right, then Sven and Stefan and Micha can close it out.
Yes, I think basically my favorite food is a lot. I eat a lot pizza, burger, enchiladas. Doesn't matter. I like the taste of food.
It has to be a lot. Good one.
My favorite food is Asian food, like sushi.
Sushi.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, no.
like Asian food.
Jetzt haben wir lernen was ganz Neues von
Ja.
I really didn't know that he likes sushi.
And you know them for how long?
Too long, really too long.
He just never told you. He just
We
wanted to
never
improvise.
talked about sushi in the last 10 years.
We never talk about food.
That's
We
not right.
just go out and eat pizza.
No, but
Not on my behalf. It's not my fault.
but we had barbecue with a lot of meat, and
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
there was no fish.
yeah, but we got meat. Yeah,
Yes, a lot.
I guess we learned something new every day, as they would say.
Yes.
So. All right. Yeah, Mike.
No, I don't like fish. I hate fish. I like burger and steak. That's my favorite. A good steak.
I'd say, man, you are rail thin for what you eat. So
What? Okay. Yeah, I know, but I play everyday drums. Not this.
You haven't seen his lower half. You can only see his cutter.
Maybe you weren't
He
wearing
has a
trousers.
very thin face, but he's like, "Oh." No, it's not. We
it's a bad beer belly,
Yes.
as they would say.
Yes.
Yeah,
we
I don't drink beer. I don't drink beer.
Belly guys.
That's why I'm thin. You know. These guys drink much beer. You see the front, the stomach. Yes, stomach. Yeah.
Big belly. All right. Actually, I have Mike
belly
today.
is crippled.
Yes, but Bearded Belly Gang would be a cool band name.
No, it would. It wouldn't. No.
If you want to be a comedy band, so yeah.
It's like if you're 10 years old and have a treehouse, then maybe.
Maybe you rebrand.
But you're
the
not
band.
bearded with 10 years, and so oh no.
You really don't
I
know.
bias my theory.
call ourselves the Dire Beatles.
The tired Beatles.
I'm sorry for these guys. Sorry.
I think somehow, Mike, you always question, how did I end up with these guys, to be honest? So I think it's every day of his life. So it's all good. It's all good. So, okay. So for the next question here, Fabien, I guess, what would you say is your favorite movie? And if you have a favorite TV series too, since we know there's a whole lot of streaming these days, go ahead.
There was a German series that is called Dark on Netflix. That was genius. It was playing in the future and the past and the present, and it was so linked and so mind blowing that it's my all time favorite show. And what was the first question? I'm sorry. Favorite movie? Oh, I'm not very much into movies. I'm like the new generation that can't focus 2 hours straight anymore. I don't know. No, I'm not into movies. I know his favorite movie because he has 5 movies he watches, and he watches all over again because he doesn't like new stuff. And so, yeah.
Yes,
Tell him.
it's The Naked Gun. And if I can name more movies, I like The Naked Gun 1, 2.5, and 3 and
1/3.
1/3. I think it's these are my absolute favorite movies. And a series, I think I like watching King of Queens.
He doesn't like change or new stuff.
No, I really don't want to watch new or other series. It's okay. You can start every week from episode 1.
Crazy. Like a goldfish.
It's like a goldfish.
Like a high, yes, evolution. The evolution.
That's what I think, Stefan.
goldfish.
Yeah, I think I'm really the nerd because my favorite movie is Lord of the Rings. I like it a lot and I've seen it often. And for favorite TV shows, I would say Stranger Things. Very good, very well produced. I love it.
Lord of the Rings are the movies that I can rewatch all the time. That's true.
Mm.
Yeah, I'd consider that my favorite movies.
Yes, and if it's an actual series, I watched once. Fallout was really, really cool. It was so close to every video game from Fallout 1 over 2 Wastelands, and yes, I think we are nerds.
Yeah, kind of.
Do tell. All right. And Mike?
For me, my favorite movie is the same, Lord of the Rings. I got here in my house, I got my own cinema. And in the wintertime, I go up in my cinema, close the door, take my nachos, my cheese sausage, and then I watch 12 hours Lord of the Ring. And series is for me, I watch South Park.
Yeah, South Park is always great.
Yes.
You need no brain.
Hello, children.
You watch only. You have no problems. You have no trouble, no depression, no frustration. It's only funny to see this guy.
And disgust. It's fun and disgust all the time.
And you can watch.
See,
You
flying.
don't think. You know what I mean? You have a free head. You can watch it, and then I go sleep.
Yeah. I would say there's definitely a benefit of always making fun of some sort of humanity in some sort of way, even though it's like a bunch of current events that we were talking about with politics earlier. So there's always endless abound when it comes to South Park.
Yeah, when something big happens in the world, everyone is like, "Wow, I'm looking forward for the South Park episode on that, like COVID or I don't know."
I think the really fun is something really bad shit happens, and you think, yes, I know this from South Park. It really
No,
happened
from The
as
Simpsons.
or from The Simpsons. Yes, there are some predictions in these animated series, but I think it's the same like Family Guy or American Dad.
But I didn't see Orange Guy coming.
I
I don't know.
Kevin Alone in New York.
Yeah, true.
Well, I
This was
forget
some of these predictions.
I don't know if you the series. It's a cartoon with they work in there are ranger in the park with a small bear. It was on Comedy Central. Is running. You know.
Brickleberry?
What?
Brickleberry?
Brickleberry. Yeah. That's cool.
I had to stretch back in my memory because I know they canceled it. I don't know if it was after 2 or 3 seasons, but I know which one you talk about. So
I like it. It's straight.
that's true. So okay. So Fabien, for next one, what would you say is your favorite alcoholic drink, and then what's your favorite non-alcoholic drink?
I like water with lemon. It's just basic. It's refreshing. It's I don't know. I just a bottle of water with the slice of lemon in it. I love it. And alcoholic, I don't know. It's like craft beers because they are not boring like German Pilz beers. And but I don't drink so much and not often. It's like once in 4 months, and I don't know. It has to be a good beer. I'm a basic guy. I'm into beer. Yeah.
Do tell.
I'm afraid of that we are learning so much about each other this evening. But I think my favorite drink is milk. Every morning I had to drink some milk. Cold, ice cold. And alcoholic, I think it's bourbon. And it's not the milk Micha is thinking about.
We got a milk gurgler here. That's okay.
I just saw Stefan turn like this. He was like,
The most
It was like he was shocked.
non-alcoholic, it's water. And for alcohol, I go with Jägermeister.
he's a Jaeger. So yeah. So,
Yeah.
Mike, I know you say you don't drink, so I guess congrats first on being sober. But what's your favorite non-alcoholic drink?
Water and Red Bull
Oh yeah,
and
that's true.
alcohol.
Don Papa?
Yeah,
That's the bottle of rum he brought to the ship, and that got me. That got me destroyed. It's crazy.
Like a true seaman.
Yeah, it's. But no, never again.
no, I got 5 bottles now.
You made it sound like you
Okay,
were
you
sober.
drink
I mean,
four
I'm
and
gonna
he
say
drinks
now it sounded like he was lying. So
Everybody brings me as a gift for Christmas. Everybody think, hey, they drink Don Papa, they drink Don Papa, bring it. And now I got 5 bottles here, and yeah, that's absolutely my favorite alcohol drink, Don Papa rum. You can drink it, and it's really, really tasty.
Yeah, and
Uh,
smooth.
Yeah, Fabien knows this.
Yeah. Yeah, I usually don't drink hard alcoholics, but it was so smooth, it was tasty, it wasn't sharp as alcoholic, but we don't do an advertisement on Dot Papa now, I think.
And you can do with Don Papa, you can make a barbecue for a burger. You can mix it with the meat, do it on the barbecue. Yeah, it's really, really good.
sounds good. So, all right, great choices. So, all right.
This fucking alcoholic.
He's-
He does his rum on his meat.
he was secretly an alcoholic. So yeah, okay. All right. So for the last one here, this ought to be a good one here. But which song would you say is currently your favorite from a mainstream band or an independent artist? And then if you're struggling to name just one song, list one band or as many bands as you want.
Do you want to start? I have to think about that.
The song I hear the most, or the band
Dopamine,
is Dopamine from Lost Souls.
Mhm.
They're really good. Their songs are all nerdy. I love it. And for the heavier stuff, I'm at the moment I'm really into Kublai Khan.
Yeah, 1 minute breakdowns.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, crazy.
Yes, I think my most heard song this year is When the Shit Goes Down from Cypress Hill. Because I think it's perfect for any situation the last year.
We all know what
Yeah.
this song is about. We all know that.
I mean, the way he made it
Try
sound
to
too, it
tell
was
a
like when
story
the shit
around
goes
that,
down.
though.
That's what it made it sound like.
Yeah, they legalized weed last year, so of course some people are more into Cypress Hill now.
That's why I heard the music
Yeah, great
long
music.
time before the legalization of Cypress Hill. And from the heavier stuff, I think it's also yes, Kubla like
Kublai Khan.
Stefan showed me.
Like,
Cube. Kubulus Clan.
Kugulus klar. Nee, oh, Vorsicht.
Oh, wait.
Yes, some German words maybe.
Yeah,
Sounds
but
different.
a Kubulus would be a cube. It's not
Yes.
like the crazy racist white-hooded guys. No.
they released a music video for only 1 minute, and it's only a breakdown. Love it.
And pile. Two. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's what he's talking about. So all right. I think it's just Michael and Fabien who haven't answered yet.
For me, it's Behemoth. It's for me, Oh Father, Oh Son. The song, I like it. It's a really, really good song. And the last time I hear Demolition from Slaughter to Prevail, but not for the vocalist. I like the drums. But Demolition, it's a song when you sit in car on the highway. Yeah, we have no speed limit in Germany.
Yeah, Autobahn.
Autobahn.
Yes, but it's not so fast on the Autobahn. How you think we have construction places more than free spaces to drive how fast as you will. But yeah, the fantasy about you could drive how fast you.
Yeah, that's German freedom.
Yes,
German. When you drive midnight at 1 or 2 o'clock in the night, and the highway is free, then you can drive 200, 260. That's no problem. But when you drive to work, you drive 80, 70.
Yes.
When you have all the idiots, they drive to work. And the best time here is when snow is falling, nobody can drive a car. You see it. Everybody are too stupid to drive a car. I have 4-wheel drive. I have no problem. I drive.
Also, 6 weeks, just the sun is shining for 6 weeks straight, and it's raining one time. It's the same effect. My favorite I don't know. I recently became a father in October, and I didn't come to listen to much music anymore. It's I don't know. My all-time favorite from last year was Laser Samurai. What's the band called again?
Yes.
I think it's Intoxicator.
Task Force
Intoxicator.
Task Force Toxicator.
Task Force Toxicator.
Yeah, we played with them live, and they have a song that's called Laser Samurai, and it's all about over Star Wars, and it's great. It's fun. It's the people go crazy about it, and I loved it, and love goes out.
We still find a way to bring Star Wars back into the fold. So yeah. Actually, I was thinking of High on Fires. It was called Bastard Samurai. Did you ever hear that song?
No, but we should listen to it after the podcast.
Great song. So, all right. But all great choices there nonetheless. So, everyone, we are down to one more question in my podcast. But before we jump into it, would you guys like to ask me any questions real quick?
Why did you did this podcast with us? We're so uncommon in the US. But we like it. Don't understand us wrong.
Well, if you like to know, I mean, I saw the art first. I figured, you know what? I'm really into death metal, that sort of stuff. I also knew Realm of Chaos because of Bolt Thrower. And I know we talked about that earlier in the interview. So I'm real big into it. And I'm a drummer too. So that's up to you, Micha. But I have actually done covers from the Fourth Crusade. I've pretty much done the whole album except that last song, Throughout the Ages. I just call that a filler song. So I'm actually getting ready to do pretty much those ones loyal. I got at least 2 songs down. I'm getting ready to do like 3 more. And I'm going to cover the whole album this year. So
nice.
But in all seriousness, I mean, I've interviewed other musicians as well as bands out of Deutschland. So this podcast expands more to bands who really haven't got a whole lot of exposure or perhaps haven't really had much of a chance to tell their story, let alone in a fun way. So we should say.
We appreciate that.
Yeah, the little parts that you can understand without broken English that should do it.
You must go to school.
Was
I get back into my German,
Oh.
so yeah. So was there anything else?
No, I don't think so. Also, I don't have any other questions.
You look like
Or-
no.
No, I hope we can play next time or next year. We can play in the United States.
Yeah,
Yes.
that would be great. That would
Yeah.
be great.
How easy or not easy is it for foreign bands to come to the US?
If you pay fortune, you can come.
I mean,
Can't
it's
go to Brazil
pricey
all
for
the
a,
time, but
I mean, it's pricey for an airplane ticket. So I mean, I don't know how to work it out in terms of venues, but we got some around here. I actually saw 6 Feet Under in Nile play at a little venue that used to be a church that's now called Preserving Underground. So we got the venues down this neck of the woods here too. So I'm just gonna leave it up to you guys to figure out the logistics and everything after that. So
Yes, we have small gear.
We modernized recently
Yes.
our gear, and we all just have like manly handbags. They're just amps like in this dimensions.
Yes, I see. Micha, the drums are big as fuck as usual. We have no chance to make this his
Yeah,
drums
but
a little bit smaller.
The Americans also have drums.
Yes, I think so.
You could rent drums in the US.
You
that's
pay.
for sure.
No, the promoter pays.
Yeah. Promoter.
All right. But there's nothing else. Here's how the last question goes. So, given what COVID has done, obviously, it doesn't seem like you guys were impacted too bad, maybe more so mentally. And then, obviously, it's good to see you guys pulled through and formed Realm of Chaos and everything. But for those musicians and people who have been impacted by COVID or dealing with anything else in their lives, like depression or addictions, what sort of message of hope could you give to those people and musicians so they can try to move forward with their lives?
If you need help, if you have the urge to talk to somebody, do it. Seek help. Call a number that can give you help. There's always a way out. You're not alone with that. Every heavy load you have to carry, there is another who can support you and get you upright again.
I got a long time. I was depressive, and in this time I don't make music. And I start later to play drums, and then I feel better. Music is for me the best way when I was sad or depressive. I play music. I play drums or go in the rehearsal. And I can say the same like Fabien. If you need help, you find help. You can call the numbers. I don't know. Sorry, my English is horrible.
Yeah, most of the people that commit suicide, that could be prevented. I think the most people didn't get the help or weren't seen when they were on their lowest point. And I think if you take care of each other and of all the people around you, if everybody does that, there's no need for people to quit early. And
Yeah, I think for all people who aren't depressive, you can't give the advice to listen.
Yeah, and don't tell them, hey, people, just smile, because that's not the deal. It's an illness and you have to cure it. It doesn't go away by itself. you need help, and go and get it.
And sometimes you can't see it at first sight.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, what a horrible theme.
So maybe we should take some happy words to the end to make it less depressive.
If you want, but
we have to thank you that you invited us to your podcast. It was very kind, good interview. We appreciate also that you give us the questions in advance.
Yeah.
That's really professional, and yes, we will tell our friends and other bands.
Yeah, that gave us a very special and
Yes,
good feeling. Yes, thank you.
And sorry for this crazy guys.
hey, you always need them in your life. To be honest. Life would be boring without those sorts of people in your life. So that's true. And spoke like a bunch of true prodigies. So, all right. So we have reached the end of my podcast right here. We're just shy of actually 2 hours. But before we close out, would you guys like to give any shout outs? Any final words?
Our befriended band Spectral has 30 years of
anniversary.
30 years anniversary, and go out and check them.
Spectral, yeah.
Yes, and greetings to our vocalist Skadi. She couldn't join us this evening, and we just want to greet her. Hello,
Yes. And everybody out there.
yes, and everybody else.
2 hours later. So
Yes, and our wives that are so patient with us.
thank God for that. So, all right. Just real quick, what social media are you guys on and streaming platforms so you can check out your music and interact in any way?
We have Instagram at realmofchaos.official. We have Facebook.
Yes, and yes, Facebook. But you have to look out. There's also a Slovenian death metal band called Realms of Chaos. We are Realm without the S after the M. It's not the first time we mixed up.
Yeah, good booked in Slovenia.
Yes, but we make fun with them together because we are linking us.
Yeah, go to
From
realmofchaos.eu, and there is our social media linked, and that is our logo again. So you can't mix that up. Oh, my fat belly was in the way. So
we are also on all streaming platforms, and we will launch also Bandcamp the next days.
yes,
Yeah, and
it will be a shop.
you found many live videos from us from last year from the concerts. From
Oh yes, YouTube. We have a YouTube channel.
yeah, from the first concert in Koblenz, on the ship in Hamburg, Weinheim. You can see any show that we play in the last year together.
The singer of Spectral helped us out there, and
The first two shows, yeah.
Yes, yeah, that's why we have a special connection to that band.
Yes, and I played for 3 years as a bass player.
Yeah.
That too.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
I forgot to tell this.
yeah.
Great.
But to close out like this, everyone, my guest today was Fabien, Sven, Stefan, and Micha, or Mike, whichever one he goes with. They're part of the band Realm of Chaos. They're from Deutschland, so go hit them up on all streaming platforms, on social media. Let's go help our brothers out right out there too, and hopefully one day they'll come to the States, and we'll see how we make the magic happen then there too. So, all right, boys,
Thanks.
wish you all the best for this year, and also going forward right there. So please stay safe, because you know it is a crazy world. Oh God, gute Nacht, Deutschland.
Good
Good night.
Good
yes.
night.
night. Thank you.
Yeah.